This is today's dinner. Salad with salmon, lettuce, cucumber and salmon, canned salmon, and this is ice cream. Now, as I said, I started by knowing what I was going to do and then counting how many proteins, carbs, and calories were there to make sure I would reach my amounts. I went out for a walk after lunch. The weather was good. It made me crave an ice cream, so I decided to have an ice cream or an ice cream. It's made. This is what 100 grams of lettuce and 100 grams of cucumber looks like. It's quite a lot actually. And this is what 200 grams of banana looks like. It only marks 95 because I've counted it once. I wanted to do 100, then I added more. Oh, so the second time I added, I only counted what was left of banana. I didn't have any. Between breakfast and lunch, I had 45 grams of protein, so I only have 15 grams left for dinner. Regarding calories, I had 1,032, so I'm only allowed to have 468 to reach 1,800 of the daily amount. I have no idea how much it is for carbs, so I put a random amount of 200 carbs a day. I don't know. So I would be left with 80 carbs. I wrote down what I wanted to do, what I wanted to eat. I wanted ice cream, so a banana, 100 grams. I wanted to try the salmon, canned salmon. I knew it was 21 grams, so half of it would be 10.5 grams of proteins. And I thought about having a salad. So a salad has lettuce and has cucumber and has sauce. The sauce is made with yogurt, olive oil. I decided to put dill, dry dill, but I did not count anything of it. And it's only 26 grams of yogurt, so I made the account for proteins, carbs, and calories with that amount. I forgot to count how many calories it's on the olive oil. It doesn't have carbs, it doesn't have proteins, but it does have calories, and I forgot to count that. So I did not use the full amount of sauce, but I used a good amount. It would be too much anyway. And then I counted how many of each nutrient, how many proteins, how many carbs, and how many calories would each of these things have. And then I added it up, and I was at 372 calories, so I needed more calories. And I was at 1475 proteins, so I needed more proteins. And I was at 53.81 carbs. Wasn't worried about this. And I was at calories. No, carbs. So I decided to add a few things. Considered adding a few things. I thought about adding an egg, but it would be too much because just in proteins it's 13. I would go too much over the amount I needed. I considered adding one more banana. I considered adding yogurt to the ice cream, and I considered adding cream to the ice cream. I considered adding 100 grams of yogurt to the ice cream, 50 grams of cream to the ice cream, and making the ice cream with 200 grams of banana instead of just one. I counted the proteins, the carbs, and the calories, and except for the cream, I would go overboard, and I would have too many proteins. And basically, I would have too many proteins if I added the yogurt. So I could add the banana and the cream. But then I counted. What have I counted? I counted the carbs, and which was great because the cream doesn't have many carbs. I counted the calorie, which was also good because it's not that much. But then I realized, well, cream has a little bit of fat, and I prefer not to. So I stick with two bananas. 200 grams of bananas was two bananas. I had them cut in the fridge. They were going bad, so I cut them, peeled them, cut them, put them in the fridge for whenever I wanted to make an ice cream. And I added the 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 the, the rest of the proteins and carbs and calories from the banana to the amounts I had, and it gave me a total of 15.85 calories. So I have 0.85 calories more than I should. 461 calories. I'm sorry, 15.85 um, proteins. These are proteins. I don't know why. Well, grams of proteins. This is what it means. 461 calories. I was supposed to have 468, but as I said, I forgot to account the olive oil, so it's certainly going to be more. It doesn't matter. And where carbs are concerned, it's 53. I had still 80 to go, so I had less than 200 carbs today. Good things. I will eat well. I will eat well and not too much, enough but not too much. And I get to eat what I want. Bad things. Even though this is an ice cream, and even though I'm going to eat a lot of veggies, well, not many, just the lettuce and the cucumber, I am a little bit worried with the ice cream